SK, right? They've got a really strong 1-4 with the Akali. They've got good engage. They've got long range that they can look for poke. And it actually, yeah, and we're just going to round that out with Gilius going towards the volley bear. Wasn't sure if it was going to be a flash trade and suddenly the jungler's there, but Gilius trying to make the play boss.
Gonna go for it as I take a gulp of water, and they're gonna try and just push into it. There is no flash available for Mersa. He's got himself a hook though, so first blood goes over, and important for Misfits, they get a kill back onto Neon. Speaking of players, we're gonna see Treats just kind of stops and doesn't really go anywhere there as Neon gonna try and just kite this one out. Has got himself the Moonlight Vigil should he need it, but Mersa still not really out of this one yet. They're gonna get the resets on the Jezu as one goes down, but Zlatan goes back in. It's a trade of a jungler, but true, the ace in the hole. Jezu finds a double kill. We'll back away, and now we can see where the real pressure comes from. This should be a dragon here for the side of SK with the amount of time and pressure they've put in, but they found Mersa. Mersa does not have flash, he has nowhere to go, and they're going to be able to give that one over to the Jinx. Zlatan, though, now in a lot of trouble as Certus has roamed all the way down. He thought about going over the wall, but he said he'd keep his flash. They got themselves a summoners, and they got themselves a kill.
I'm not the biggest fan, right? I've seen him take it into these like super long-range compositions that deny SK any sort of engage, but Gen X actually... Maybe.
Yeah, maybe going for it, but they're going to move back straight into mid as they go straight in underneath the tower. They find Certus, and he gets caught out by the igniting. He ends up being taken down. Looks like Misfits are going to be able to secure this one. Will the fight come out? There's a great solar flare as Street starts to go in. They even get the Super Mega Death Rocket out, but Gilius goes in. They did not get the steal. Gen X trying to go back on top of this. Certus goes in with the Shuriken flip. They get the exhaust down, but 2 kills going straight over to VTO as they try and make this one work. Will he get a third? Yes, he will. It's a triple kill, and he's hunting. He knows it can happen. They want to try and maybe give it to him. They are going to try and keep pushing in for the ace. VTO still on his triple kill. I don't know if he's going to get a penta though.
There's only so much scolding you can give. You know?
Like a disappointed dad. You're literally like a disappointed dad. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. But good solo fighter started off. This could be decent, but they got to try and fill up this fight with damage. They've got 1 kill down. That's on the Aphelios. Jezu trying to run away, but he's just being jumped on. The face melters that we talked about, and it's going to be 3 more kills. Make it 4 for VTO. The flash in straight away. They're going to TP onto Zlatan. This is it. This is your Hail Mary as they try and go for it. Jezu has to run away from the fight because he's so afraid, but he still gets the kill. But despite that, VTO comes in and goes, I can do 2 better. 2 kills to the Yasuo as they keep pushing forward. Jezu just doesn't have the same amount of damage, and VTO is feeling himself. He knows that this is a moment here for him as they back themselves up into 4v3. SK, do it now or never do it. You got to try and push for it. They are going to get Mersa, and that's another kill for Jinx. It's Jinx versus Yasuo as Neon nearly kills off Certus, but the Yasuo comes out on top. VTO with 3 kills in this extended fight. Probably going to make it 4, and this is going to be as easy. Oh, hear it. That's not on.
Misfits now putting themselves into play here. Gilius, 1 more attempt.
Yeah, they're going to try and go for it, but Gilius has to jump straight back out. Certus trying to see if he can do something, but too far gone, nothing else to do. They'll even give a kill over to Mersa. Get him on the board with the Thresh, and they're going to keep going now, keep pushing into these turrets. Even Treats is just being taunted by Neon right now. Neon doesn't even want the kill. He's too much for him as they're going to eventually take him out. I will say VTO does die trying to get onto the fountain to kill off the Jinx, but at the end of it all, it is Misfits padding their stats. It is Misfits ending the first round robin with a positive win ratio, and it is Misfits doing it in absolutely fantastic style.
The Camille would work great here, right? Strong 1-3-1, phenomenal pick pressure as well. And if BDS can get rolling in this early game, get some deep vision in the enemy jungle, this composition becomes really difficult to deal with.
Says, nope, want nothing to do with that, but a hook does land. They're a bit separated as a 3v3 does come in. Syncroft goes straight in on the audacious charge as Rieger flashes away, but they flash forward. You don't have the glacial augment, but they are going to have the death sentence, or excuse me, the dark passage, as they now get a first blood coming in now for the side of Mad Lions. They get 2. Eloya, did you go too far? I think you did. It will be a 2-for-1 trade. Just unfortunately missed times when Syncroft was going to go in on top of the Raptor camp, which means he was going to left in no man's land, but going to stop myself, as we do have a Hulk coming down here. Limit just going to walk forward and die.
could look for a potential engage, but BDS are collapsing.
Both top laners have TP. They want to try and join it, but it's not 14 minutes yet. We do see a Solar Flare landing onto 2. It's a lot of good work from Limit, but can the rest of his team follow up? Yes, they can. Nuclear in forces Elyoya away, and BDS get themselves a dragon and a kill.
They have the opportunity to look for several angles and not a huge amount to CC that MAD can really play with to lock flanking members down, and that feels like how BDS play.
Well, they're going to go straight in again. Limit will be able to jump onto Elyoya, and they're going to just try and CC him down. He could not take the Dark Passage, and that means that Kaiser's caught out as well. Reeker has to flash away.
And now you just exit out to this top side. MAD,
hang on. Flash in, the Solar Flare comes down. They're going to try and make this one work. The TP right in the middle, and now Adam actually has to walk away. They don't quite have the damage. Limit is still ticking, but he's not going to go down. UA able to find Unforgiven as he gets jumped on straight away with the Hextech ultimatum, and he is down. Great hook on the Synchro, but he's not the target you want. Double kill for Adam.
Dragon will go over. BDS committing.
They're going to commit fully to this one as the Solar Flare comes out. They found Mad Lion separated behind the walls. They're going to find Unforgiven just unprotected. It's a trade of supports after the fact, but we can see now Adam going in over the wall, and Mad Lions are on the wrong side of the map. It's 4v3, and this poke coming out from XMADI is starting to do a hell of a lot of damage. Reeker gets caught out by the LeBlanc, and they're going to find Armad as well. Nowhere for him to go, and that's going to be a 4-for-1 in favor of BDS. Yeah. Oh! Big moment there, Solar Flare. They flash in with the Chain of Corruption. It's really trying to hard commit to this one. And Adam goes straight in onto Unforgiven, but he's being kited back out. Unforgiven will fall eventually, but they get the LeBlanc, they get the Camille, and now it's a 4v3 in favor of Mad Lions. They reset it off, and it was just too far reaching for BDS. Triple kill. If they're going to try and maybe push in on top of them, they need to finish it or go for the kill. You need to go for one or the other. Neither jungler is in the pit, and they will end up going to Mad Lions. That was scrappy at best.
Now, BDS have come back onto the map though.
Nuclear Ring TP's in. He's going to try and look for these kills. He's very low health bar, but he's got no resistance.
The
reinforcements have come all the way back in. What is happening? But it's still Mad Lions time and time again getting these kills. They're not going down. They're not dying. And Adam now has to run away. But Armad says no. Armad says he's going to try and take you out. Yeah, they're being pinched down. It's going to be Reeker on the backside of this one. He's out by the blue buff. They know he's there now, though, with the Scryer's Bloom. This dragon will go down so quickly. The permanent buff goes over to BDS. So you've traded Mad Lion. The Baron for the dragon buff, as we can see there. The support has already gone down. No engage from Limit in this fight. BDS trying to run away with their one. They flash forward. XMADI will not be caught, and he's kiting away. They're getting themselves out of here. They're looking to just try and keep putting this damage down. Mad Lions can't catch up.
And this is the problem. We said no engage, so BDS, they're separating, and Mad Lions can't keep them in check. They want to try and end this. They can feel it clothing.
They go in. Elyoya finds the kick, and they get the GA. That's going to be no damage for XMADI. You can see Syncroft using the Crescent Guard, but it's not enough. Mad Lions find the pick. Mad Lions delayed the game. Mad Lions are going into the second round wobbling with a 5-4 scoreline.
It looked dicey, but Mad's team fighting once again comes out clutch. Adam manages to get one pick, but he needs to get away. Limit now playing safety for the top laner. The shots are coming through, but healing is there.
It's there, and Unforgiven gets the pick off onto Nuclear in. There's nothing he can do. Another fantastic hook from Kaiser stops Adam from doing anything. Limit comes up just to die, and at the end of it all, Mad Lions will take themselves the win, and Mad Lions will get themselves to the top of the playoffs.
I mean, you've got Camille, you've got Lee Sin, 2 divers you can put the ball on, they'll lock onto Jace. So just a little bit more scaling and wave clear to make it safe for Vitality. Or they're trying to stack the wave and dive.
They're looking for Selfmade, they get the stun, they get the root, and there's nowhere for him to go. Promised Q takes the kill with the Eclipse, and now Alfari, not yet level 6, stunned up once again. No way for him to get out. Astralis with a great play in the top lane to take 2.
No flash on Labrov. Promiscu can Hex flash over, and Zanzara can follow with flash as well.
He can just play away the Zenith Blade, but Zanzara is there for the chase. The Lancer comes down, but the Q3 knockup will be enough. Labrov gifted to Kobe.
Fish a little bit towards the top side here. See if Selfmade goes for a gank. They should know the package is coming, though.
Oh, Alfari goes in with the ult, immediately knocked out of it. White Knight's going to turn it around. Dayor waiting with the package. Selfmade has to flash it, but Alfari doesn't have that summoner and doesn't have a hope of escaping. Selfmade next on the menu. Gale Force flashes away Alfari here. TP's coming in though immediately. White Knight's going to join this. Hook goes short. Selfmade not back. Get back under the tower, says White Knight. Selfmade down. Hex flash across the wall. Promised you going in. Blade does not connect. The Solar Flare doesn't either. Perks force back. Dayo trying to stand at the edge of the box, and Zanzara's coming in for the flank. Flash. Wind becomes lightning. Still misses. Bakazi will fall anyway. Double team here trying to check out as Promise Q steps in, Selfmade with the kick. Good look for the chase. Zenith Blade's going to connect, and Selfmade, even with the kickbacks, rooted to the spot. Tries to dodge away. Curtains open. Selfmade almost down. The Solar Flare from Promise Q sends his regard. Shockwave comes in with the Crescent Guard. Doesn't block the damage. Door Drinker healing and up. Perks down to half. Almost dead to the Shock Blast. Promise Q again. Supports. Reign victorious and then die afterwards. But Kami gets another in the end. Flashes away from Kazi, who chases him down. And Vitality now have to answer in a 4v5 situation. Promise Q has joined the fight. Selfmade can steal, but they just don't want to let him get into this. The Sonic Wave comes out and tries to burst it, and Selfmade takes it. The Shock Wave, Sonic Wave, Smite combination from Selfmade. Promise Q, he snuck in here, but there's no one here to follow him up. The Brawl will get spotted. Zenith Blade going in as well. Deadly captive audience going to come out. There's the curtain call. Promise Q trying to escape from Kazi. Moonlight Vigil will get him out. It's 1-for-1. Supports, but support. Selfmade hits the Sonic Wave. Zanzara knocks him back. TP now coming in. Alfari joining the fight. Perks not here yet. Look at the damage on the Selfmade though. He's almost down before he can get out, and he's killed. Dayor takes him. Jungler down. Maybe you should care just a little bit as Perks tries to push forward here. He turns it around. There's the package. Perks pumps us upward. Promise Q's down. Dayor almost falls as well, but just look at the Gatling gun rattling through Vitality. Kami steps in, Selfmade falls, and it's just too easy for Astralis. Where is Alfari? He's the guy we got to keep track on, because if he can get onto this backline, he can absolutely shred through them. Promise Q in a flank position, but now Astralis is the one separated. They're being pinched on. Dayor the first target. Selfmade dives onto him. Dayor though was already able to kill him off. Dayor Shockwave only hits onto one. Promise Q now trying to get onto the backline, but Kazi is there in the midst of it all. Curtain call. LeBron hit twice. Thrice goes to Kazi. 4 goes wide. Alfari dives the backline, and it's all on Kami. He's able to get one. Promise Q continues to be a thorn in the side of Vitality, and with Zanzara alive, perhaps Vitality can manage to fight it back. Kami unable to find the final shots. He's shut down by Vitality. 15 seconds on Astralis, and the Nexus will fall before that. Vitality picking up bounties, but once again it's Lestralis that pick up the L. Vitality go 5-4. Yeah, the options for those engaged champions, Nautilus, Rel, really the only two, and it will be Rel locked in. Something we have seen a little bit in the bottom lane. From XL. As you say, Mickey's going to get the level up here. Hylissang, the target, gets in onto Mickey. Attract Repel, but he's locked up with the Zenith Blade. And it's already Armageddon, perhaps a catastrophe for the Fnatic bottom lane. Upset steps forward, but just can't find the damage, and Patrick will answer with the Calibrum.
I think Fnatic tried to push to get the level up, but XL got it first.
No
way!
He got it! What? He's in his head!
How did he know he was there? As much as the gold is only a 100 difference and Fnatic have the objective, look what they can do.
Hylissang jumps in, Marcoon able to get the smite, but he's stunned up, locked up. Crescent Guard trying to get him out, has the flash across the wall. Gets it just in time. Patrick, though, now locked up. There's the heal. Root coming out. Upset's going to join this fight. Patrick knocked back. Able to flash for the moment. Here comes Nutak, and this might be a great fight for XL. TP coming in as well as Finn wants to join the party. Wants to join the Barney. He's not quite close enough. Could have TP to the mid lane. Instead, TP to the bot. Zenith Blade with a chase from Mickey. Upset and Humanoid forced away. Humanoid, you got no mana, but the level up might be enough to get him a little bit more. He's backing in the bush. Fnatic trying to collapse. Marcoon coming in, Upset flashes to the blast cone. Marcoon locked up, they dive in. Marcoon will fall to the needle work. Finn takes one, Wonder gets another.
They're just so favored in the 3v3. Marcoon, yes, he's not here, but not only that, the gold might be even somewhat, but look at the amount of gold spent, right? Hylissang going in.
Hylissang, there's the Magnet Storm, the Attract Repel stun coming out as well, and Patrick and Mickey are just locked up. However, Patrick's already taken one, and the Shakrams will start to do a bit of work here. Razork forced away. Placed behind him to give anyone that goes down there a little bit of extra safety. Hylissang jumped on here by Marcoon. There's the stun coming out. Razzle going forward. Moonlight Vigil hits two. The roots coming out as well. They look for Upset. Q3 knock up shut down. Hylissang, Razork, and Upset caught unawares by the XL gang squad.
Yeah, XL absolutely no fear, and once again Mickey going in.
You gotta stun Hylissang before you can get the Magnet Storm out, and Mickey eats it for breakfast. Shockwave only hits one. The Magnet Storm did exactly the same. Finn's TPing in, and now with a 2-man advantage, I wonder if XL will make the call for the Baron instead. No, top lane tower their target. Yeah. Keep an eye on Hylissang, because he's looking for the flank right now, and if he can get behind XL, he can shred them. Mickey and Wonder, no vision on them, but they're going to engage. Mickey going in. Look at the damage. Already one down. Humanoid shut down. Here comes Hylissang, and the Magnet Storm only finds the enemy support. Patrick, the hula hoop of death, surrounds him, and he will shred through Fnatic. Hylissang and Wonder were too late to the party, and XL gobbled up their teammate. 3 years in the making. XL have fought and fought and fought, but they've never beaten Fnatic. And Fnatic are trying to keep that streak going today. But with the package coming through, with Fnatic melting in the eyes of their own fountain, let XL say today, no one beats them 13 times in a row.
Massive, massive win for XL.
They also have push just because Nautilus wins against Rakan. And yeah, Jinx should have a hard time because she's not very mobile. And they have some frontline.
Trimby level 5 still. Might have to be careful here.
He'll
He has
be spotted
a
with
pink ward
Sweeper.
to ward jump.
There's
There's a knockout.
spotted with Sweeper! And immediately Jankos, even though he gets the kick away, is able to flash for the rocket. Not even needed to chase him down. Flakked dashing forward when you come out of the rotation.
It's constantly ticking throughout the entire game. You can count it, but of course it's really difficult to do so. Larson just Wing on top of Caps.
Caps doesn't have a card. Trimby's going in with the quickness here. Flash forward, but Trimby wasn't even needed. Malwang might look for the players who say Caps no flash, does have the heal. Flash, Crescent Guard, everything misses. Caps not even knocked back. And immediately Malwang stunned up, but Jankos almost falls. Wind becomes lightning is enough. Malwang still surviving. Triumph.
The cards
heals him up. The cards coming out. The gold will be locked in, but not in time. Destiny out.
He got away. The auto attack got cancelled because he ulted away, but here comes the Jinx rocket. Doesn't look like they're going to even cross map and go for a Herald instead. They want to try to force Rogue out.
Hook still hits onto Larson there. He's going to package away, but Malwang now in the midst of 3. Good knockup with the depth charge. Malwang pops the stopwatch. Targmas uses one of his own, but with the quickness coming in, Rogue are looking for the fight. The rocket once again. Malwang gets the kill. That's one quick kill for Rogue as they now retreat. They got the tower in the bottom lane. Rogue a little bit split. G2 pushing forward, there's the stun onto one, they're looking for Odoamne on the backline. Comp locked up, Larson's already on a killing spree though, and Odoamne is still very healthy. Comp dies to Blackhead. Now, what can this Zeri do in a fight? Not much, because Malwang immediately dives onto her. Comeuppance out from Odo, will connect onto Blackhead, but he doesn't quite have the damage yet. Rift Herald picked up for G2, but they lose 2 for the favor.
Yeah, Rogue were a bit split and they didn't have the Rakan ultimate up. It is up now, so if G2 stay around here and Rogue crash this wave, they could look for a dive. Blackhead has no summoners, Malrang's around, it's a 4v2 on the tower. Caps has TP and Destiny. Are they going to commit to this? Rogue, they have the Rakan ultimate.
Odo going in, there's the quickness, looking for Blackhead first. He's down, flash away, Caps gets the Destiny off the backline. Good double Everfrost, Malwang should fall underneath the tower. Odoamne might go down as well, but he manages to flash away. Super Mega Death Rocket, no way,
Not again!
Comp!
And G2 are not going to push for anything. They're just going to be happy
Trimby's on a
that they stop the
ward.
play.
Trimby's on a ward. Hook coming out, Broken Blade diving onto the back line. The package still available though, and Larson onto the back, just annihilates 2. Larson takes 2 quick kills. G2 thought they found a pick, but they were the ones being picked themselves. Comp opens up, call him Elton John, because he's the rocket man this game. And with the comeuppance, finding Jankos, he is put into the dirt as Rogue turn their eyes back to the Baron. Continue to advance, continue to press forward, continue to press their advantage against this G2 lineup, who just can't find anything to get out of it. The quickness comes in, great kick from Jankos, they will disengage the fight, but a 3-man charm under the Nexus Towers. Trimby, even though he was kicked away, still found a way into the middle of the team fight and found kill onto Caps. G2 now 4 strong, trying to defend, but with 2 cannon minions still here for Rogue, they continue to push in. Odoamne going Rogue down towards the bottom side as Rogue continues to look for the towers. The Nexus in their sights, the win in their sights, the undefeated record in their sights, but perhaps G2 have something to say about it as Broken Blade takes 1. Reset though, regen. Odo brings back Trimby. He's not needed for the final fight because Comp is cleaning up on the fountain. Rogue, the first half of the season, undefeated. Only G2, Misfits and Fnatic have ever done it. Add Rogue to the lineup because they go 9-0.